Much of this said, let's move to some other developing events in Nigeria. Recently, OHANEZE did replace the immediate past chairman, Chief Obiozo, with Chief Iwuanyanwu. Many have spotted fault lines in his emergence as chairman. As an elder of Iwuanyanwu, which is a component of OHANEZE, what are your views on the emergence of Chief Iwuanyanwu as the chairman of OHANEZE?
I think it's a wrong thing to allow the politicians to take control of OHANEZE, and that is what is happening lately. After the demise of George Obiozo and his deputy from Rivers State, the position of OHANEZE president remains with Imo State. The OHANEZE constitution says that Imo State must therefore produce 3 candidates to the Imo-Obi of OHANEZE for scrutiny. Imo-Obi will not do the recommendation and pass it on to the General Assembly. None of this was followed. I'm not going to talk about the person of Iwuanyanwu. I believe he's a card-carrying member of a political party, which again is against the constitution of OHANEZE. If that's what they want to do, I've told our people in Delta State, we may begin to distance ourselves from the madness and shenanigans going on in the East. They're not serious.
What is the ramifications of this sequence? You did talk about Delta State. How participatory is Delta State in the affairs of OHANEZE?
We had Uwechwe once, I think that's him. He was the chairman of, president of OHANEZE. We had a Bigwai who was vice president of OHANEZE. We've tried to take part as much as possible, identifying, because we have a saying in our place here, what happens to the pot happens to the water in the pot. We cannot deny the fact we're Igbos. And what happens to Igbos east of the Niger affects us. So we cannot sit idle and allow them to drag our names to the mud. I mean, a lot is happening in the East. Take, for instance, before the election of the presidential election, we had the madness that went on in Anambra State with Soludo. I mean, for God's sake, why deride the man? Soludo's utterances were not necessary. But we can see what happened. Obi went to Anambra State and clinched the thing by 97%. You had the clowns in Enugu and where is it again? Abia, following Wike, dancing naked in the market square. You followed him around. And as recent as last week, we're still having utterances by people who do not feel that P2B deserves the kind of respect he has brought to Ndibo. It's a shame. Since the inception of OHANEZE and until recently, we've not had the kind of gang-up. The last meeting of OHANEZE in Enugu, all the governors, I think by one, Ebonyi, who sent a deputy, I believe, were in attendance, ostensibly to show unity against one man. Why are they coming to OHANEZE? And I blame OHANEZE because OHANEZE by now ought to have fashioned a way of funding itself. It's a matter of money. It's a question of money. OHANEZE should be able to fund itself. I have not heard of the governors of the North bulldozing their way into Arewa Consultative Forum, nor the governors of the Southwest bulldozing their way into Afenifere. It doesn't happen. Why must Igbos dance naked in the market? It's disturbing, very disturbing. Those guys should distance themselves from OHANEZE. And if they don't, I'm afraid we'll have nothing to do with them.